I think the greatest value I've ever gotten from PRSA, and hopefully given to others, is the interchange of information from one public relations professional to another.
Randy talked about his chapter example, but I found through the Counselors Academy that I have unfettered access to the highest level professionals in Canada, across the United States, and in Puerto Rico. And it's amazing because when you find that you're bumping up against a tough issue, there's always someone who's got some ideas for you to try or some information for you that you may not have thought about before.
PRSA has made a tremendous impact on me and my career. I think just both in terms of professional development and also networking. It's really helped me to grow and to keep up to date as a PR professional, and I think overall it's been invaluable.
Well, I would say both of us have benefited tremendously from the community that we have been able to learn from, to grow in, all of those things. Mm-hmm. It's been an incredible experience to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm. Sharing issues and strategies with colleagues and learning from them and experiencing the same kind of things that they're going through.
The opportunity to get to know the better players or the best of the players in the profession has been a great asset to me because I learn from them and we get a chance to share ideas. Hopefully we can make a difference in the profession if we're talking all the time.
Okay. Given the fact that one of my areas of expertise is community engagement, it was extremely helpful to me in understanding the dynamics of facts versus emotion, emotion versus facts, and how you get people to move forward in a good, positive way by recognizing the different perspectives.
Well, for me, PRSA has given me the best opportunity to work with the very best professionals, to learn skills that are cutting edge and emerging, to mentor, and to have an opportunity to not only mentor down, but be mentored up. And so when you're working with so many different generations in our industry, for me, that's a real opportunity for us to get new perspectives and understanding how things are changing and the better ways that we can do business.
I think the professional development is really the most important thing that has been a benefit to me and to our firm over the years. The continuing professional development that has just been incredibly helpful and really quite good and quite affordable.
Awesome.
It's hard to pinpoint the best career advice I've ever received, but two thoughts come to mind. First, a quote by Stephen R. Covey, which I've tried to live by throughout my career, and that is, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And second, the advice I received at the start of my career to always have a plan and then be patient in executing that plan.
I waited until I was about 5 years in, and then when I got involved, I saw an amazing difference in the trajectory of my career because I was learning from leaders and from peers that I felt comfortable asking salient questions to.
Be active, be engaged, and build your network.
I think what I wish I knew was to make more time to gain knowledge. That continuous learning is the key to your growth and the key to your success.
The value of being a good listener and listening to those who are more seasoned and the veterans of the profession. I didn't spend a lot of time doing that when I was younger because I was busy doing tactics all the time. And I wish I had taken more time to sit down and learn from these senior practitioners.
Do what you love. Always do that which you have passion about, that you care about, because then you're going to put the effort in and do the best job that you can. I think that's the top piece of advice I always received. But I'll slip in a second if you guys don't mind. Give back. Give back to the profession that you're in as much as possible, because when you're giving back, you get so much more. And PRSA has been that place to give back for us. So we just really think that's a very important piece of advice.
Yeah, and I would second that. We grew up in the same JJ&W family, and Pat Jackson was all about giving back to the profession. He not only encouraged it, he expected it. And all of us have taken leadership roles in PRSA and other organizations, and as a result of that, we've really grown professionally, and I would say we've given a lot, but we've gotten more in return. So that's the best advice. Get involved and give back.
And certainly I would agree with all of that. And I think also when, in terms of our own practice, it sounds so simple, but you can't really assume that much. And you can't assume that people received your message. You can't assume that they understood your message. They can't assume that you can't assume that they are going to do what you hope they're going to do. So you always have to take the extra steps to, as Stacy said, research, go back over everything, reconfirm with your audiences that you are communicating. And I think many people assume that since they put out the news release or they put out the social media broadcast, that their message has been received. Mostly, it's not.
I'm constantly learning. It's so important to PR, and I think every profession that you continue to develop as a practitioner.
Get interested, get involved, and get informed. And that can be for any kind of special activity you want to do. Share your talents in public relations with other areas.